Hello everyone, bienvenido otra vez a mi canal. If you're new here, what's up? Today I'm going to share with you guys the unboxing and my thoughts of the cloth and paper subscription box. This is the box that we received in February, and it's going to be items, if there are dates on it, it's going to be dated for April 2025. The overall theme for February 2025 is morning routine, and it's just so crazy. It came in this huge ginormous box. I got excited for a second. It's so large, but it's because of that one item right in here, this big plastic item. So let's get everything out of this box and we'll get into my thoughts. You guys know I love sharing with you guys just what I think of the boxes each month. The first item we have to get into is the Popup storage caddy. It came in a protective plastic bag. It just seems like a lot of plastic, but it's just a DIY caddy, and I like that it's collapsible. I just don't know if I love this much plastic, and I just personally don't really have a use for it. So I think it was a great idea and it was cute, but is anyone actually using this? What are you using this for? What are you actually going to use this for? Are you keeping it on your desk? Because I mean, I don't have room on my desk anyway, but this is kind of large, and this is me just trying to figure out how to put it together. Since it comes flat, it looks a little wonky in general, but let's try to assemble this.
I think this is right. Wait, what the heck? How does this go? Did you figure out how to do this? I'm so confused.
I mean, I put it together.
How did you get it together?
I don't know, I just did. It just didn't look right when I put it together.
I cannot figure this out.
So as you can see, it took a while to figure out how exactly to put it together, but it's like once it's set up, it's still wonky. Like, it's not gonna look perfect. And so that's why I asked my mom. I was like, did you figure out how to put this together? Like, did it look right? And even she said it doesn't look perfect once you put it together. So there's that. Again though, what are you guys using this for? Are you actually using this? The only thing I could think to use this for me personally, is for my plants, because I'm going to be starting some plants from seeds, so I might just put cups in each one and leave it on my balcony, but otherwise, I have no use for this. And then we have a bulk of the items all together in this packaging here, so let's get this open. And as you can see, I finally switched the size of my box to getting half letter inserts. So I changed it to half letter unpunched. So that's what we got for the dashboard and for the inserts for this box. And I'll probably leave it on half letter for at least a few months. So first thing in here though is the little card that has listed all of the items in the box. And I love that they're doing these little Polaroid pictures. I think they're so cute. I think they're so much easier to use as decoration in your planner. This one just says fresh start. I love that it's written in blue. You guys know my favorite color is blue. It's kind of weird to me that the journaling card also says fresh start, but I do like their journaling cards. This one's done really nicely. Simple, plain, very cloth and paper, but I like the quality of the cardstock that they use for these, so I can't really complain. I think it's nice. And we have the April pocket calendar. These, again, I say it every month, I do really love. I love the overall look of it. The cardstock that they use, again, is really nice. I've been putting these calendars in my work planner in the front, so I do really enjoy them. I actually use them, and I keep them aside so that I can change them with each month. But here it is compared to the size with the Fresh Start journaling card. And we have the monthly pen set. I've said it before, I don't really love getting pens in the sub boxes just because I have the pens that I like, but sometimes the pens do surprise me. This month, not so much. I did think it was kind of weird that we received some more blue pens. It just seems like we've been getting so much blue. I'm not complaining. My favorite color is blue, but it's like everything's blue. So here are the two pens together. We're going to look first at the Schneider Rico, I think it is. The card that comes with the box doesn't have any information on the items anymore, so I had to Google it. This pen, I like it. It says it's made out of recycled plastic, I think, in Germany. It's got like an interesting kind of shape to it, which I think would be nice for if you're writing a lot, maybe like taking notes or something. But for me, I don't really love it. Don't mind my one nail missing, but my finger looks really bad. But yeah, so when I finally went to try out the pen, it doesn't really seem like much. And then we have the V5 High Tech Point in 0.5 by Pilot. And this one though, I do like a little bit more. The other one was black ink. This one writes in blue ink, which again, I like. But I'm just not really into these types of pens. I did end up giving my mom both of these pens. So yeah, they're just not my favorite. I think they wrote okay. I didn't need them, and I would rather someone use them than just sit in my stuff, And the item I was probably most excited for is the adjustable notebook pouch. Crazy though, this is way smaller than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why. I was really thinking it was going to be larger. I thought it would fit a Tombow. Definitely does not. And that doesn't really bother me. I think it's a good size. It will hold just a few pens and then you can put it over your planner or whatever. I think it's a cute idea. I've seen other companies do this before, especially like Happy Planner has done this many times, but not exactly like this one. I think it's cute, although I really hate that pouch with the logo on it. For some reason, it just really bothers me. It's just so large. And I feel like it could at least been centered on the thing. I don't know. That just bothers me. But besides that, I think it's so cute. Very well thought out. I love that you can adjust it and that it's stretchy to fit over different sized planners. So you can fit a pen in the front or you can zip it and put pens on the inside. So that's what it looks like if you were to leave a pen outside of it. My zipper did get ever so slightly stuck, but not an issue. I do want to point out that it looks like the inside lining of this just might be waterproof, which is amazing. And I think that's so smart because if you were to put pens in here and then put it on top of your planner, you wouldn't want your pens to leak and get all over your planner covers. So hopefully, I think that's why it is that material on the inside. Hopefully it's so that if a pen does happen to explode or leak or whatever, it's not gonna seep through the material and get on your planner. Another item I was excited for because I love sticky notes. These are the Ritual sticky notes. We got 50 sheets on here and I love how this looks. It's supposed to look like when you get like a little sweet treat with your coffees, since the theme for the box is morning rituals. It's like running and getting a coffee and then you get your little treat in the little pouch, which I think is super cute. It's just that once you open this up and take the sticky notes out, unless you're going to continue putting it back in this paper, you kind of lose that overall look of it mimicking or trying to be like a sweet treat. So there's that, but I do really like these sticky notes. They're nice. They've been sticking to my pages well, and the color of them, the neutral color of them, goes with all of my planners that I'm using right now, and I love a good circle sticky note. So I don't really have anything to complain about with these, only that the whole idea of it being like a sweet treat in the morning is gone once you take that little cover off of it, or the wrapping. Another thing I was excited for was the Moments cover and dashboard set here, especially since I changed the size of my box to be the half letter unpunched. I feel like it probably would have been best if I didn't do unpunched for this one since it came with the cover set, but it's okay. This way, if I decide to use it for A5 or my half letter, I can like decide between that and punch my own holes, which is why I wanted this size. I didn't want A5 because that's the box my mom is getting, so I wanted something slightly different, but I do really love these. I think it's so nice. I'm trying to find a way to put them in my planner as soon as possible, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce what it says. Vouloir c'est, I don't know. Vouloir c'est pouvoir. But I love that we received a cover set. I think you can never really go wrong with that. And I don't know, I'm kind of thinking I won't put holes in it for now and I'll just use it more as like a pencil board in my planners. Even though I'm someone that takes pages out of my planner to write on them. I don't know, that's probably what I'm going to do with it for now. But the dashboard that we got with this is so nice. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do. I love the layering of like the stickers that are already on there. I don't know, I just think it's so cool. It was such a nice idea. It turned out so well. I'm actually obsessed with it. And now we have the half-page ritual inserts. Again, I think I'm more excited for the inserts since I finally changed the size of the box. Again, I got half letter unpunched, so my inserts don't have holes in it yet, which I like. So if I want to put it in my planner with my discs, I can do that. Or if I want to put it in any of the binders and use them later on when I go back to rings, I can do that. But I love a good half sheet, and I'm definitely a list person, so I all around love these. I'm just so glad I got these in a larger size instead of that A6, which is what I had before, because I wouldn't have been using them. But so I will definitely use these like right away. And lastly in the box we have the filleted, is that how you say that? Filleted stickers. They're in the color espresso. That's that me espresso. I had to do it. But so I'm not super excited about these only because the shape, I'm not sure how I can use these. The color's a little bit dark for any of my planners right now. I think this would be nice for the fall time. It definitely though goes with the theme of the morning routine and trying to be like coffee stuff, you know. So I think it's cute. My only complaint about this is I don't know why we only got 3 sheets, and yes, I almost destroyed my stickers taking them out of the packaging. But so we got 3 sheets, so it's 2 of the same size and then only 1 sheet of the large, and I just don't understand why they couldn't just give us 2 of each. But that's just me complaining, and I'm not even going to be using these right away because again, they're not really my color scheme for right now. But I love receiving their stickers. I do really love their stickers. I just don't know how I'm going to use this shape, and the color is not really what I want for right now. So here we are at that point in the video where I lay everything out and we're going to pick out the favorite items from the box for this month. And I will say I had the hardest time choosing which were my favorite items from this box. Even though some I didn't like as much, it just seemed like once I laid it all out and like really started looking at everything, I was like, oh my gosh, I love everything. I love everything. And that's such a good feeling to get from a sub box. But so I had to categorize it between like, I love everything, okay? But I had to take out what I loved the most and got rid of stuff that I didn't like really that much. I also wanted to share with you guys here the price of each item compared to the price of the box, but even as an exclusive member I wasn't able to access anything, so that was kind of weird. But I'm gonna move out the pens because they are not my favorite things, like I said. This one is also 0.5 like nib or whatever, and I prefer a 0.38. They're both 0.5. So there's that. You can kind of see how they write here a little bit. Like I said, they're just not my favorite pens. I kind of have my go-to pens already, so I do like these, and if I didn't have go-to pens, like so many that I already love, I would keep these. But I'm just going to give them to my mom because I didn't feel like they were anything special for my life, but I did think they were nice. Next thing that I didn't exactly love in the box has to be the Fresh Start journaling card, only because I'm not going to be using it right now, so we're going to move that out of the way. It's not my favorite thing, and I'm thinking about taking this one out, the Fresh Start card, but I like it actually a lot. So here's where I kind of started having a hard time picking what I didn't really like about the box, but I have to say the biggest disappointment honestly was the largest item in the box, and it's this little plastic caddy. I just have no use for it. It's kind of, I don't like seeing a lot of plastic, and then to have an item that's so much plastic that I feel like not a lot of people are actually going to be able to use is kind of weird to me. But again, I'm going to use mine for my plants, like I said, and just put 4 disposable cups in here and keep it on my balcony. It'll be cute because if I have like herbs, I'm probably going to do like rosemary herbs or something in here, and I can carry it to the kitchen if I want to. But this, it's just not that great to me. It's flimsy, floppy. I don't like it, sorry. So from the entire box, these have to be probably my favorite items. I know, even the pen, even though I'm not using it, I do really think it's nice and writes nice. But I love that the majority of the box this time I do really, really like, except for the stickers. I left those there at first. But so I'm going to start taking away items that I just are not my most favorite out of all the things that I like in the box. And it's going to have to be the cover and the dashboard, only because I'm not exactly sure how I can use them right away. And also the filleted stickers, and that's that me espresso. actually is worse, so I moved those out of the way. I don't know what I was doing at this point because I loved everything. I think too, once I see everything laying together, I like everything that much more just because I feel like they went together so well. So from these that I grabbed as my favorite items, I'm gonna choose the best ones out of the box, and I'm gonna have to go with the half page inserts and the pouch. Even though it was smaller than I expected, I still really like it. And I think I'm also gonna have to go with, see, I'm having a very hard time choosing because I love everything. But I do really also like the Fresh Start journaling card. I think it's the croissant on there that really won me over. And then the sticky notes. I'm a sucker for a good sticky note, and these are perfect. So I think even though I like those other items too, these have to be hands down my favorite items. And again, I wanted to share with you guys the price of each item compared to the price of the box, which I think the box is now $55. And they say you can sign in if you're a subscriber to the box. You should be able to get a code or something and sign in and like buy more of these before everyone else. But I tried that and I couldn't even get in. So if I wanted to buy backups of these right now, I wasn't able to. So I don't know what was up with that, but these are my favorite items from the cloth and paper sub box that we received in February for April. I don't know. This time I was actually very surprised that I loved it so much overall. I have no complaints really, except for that plastic. I think it's weird. We're trying to move away from so much plastic, and then they give us a giant thing of plastic and even change the box to accommodate it. But whatever. I love these. The pouch, I will say the cloth and paper label on there bothers me, but I love everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I hope you subscribe so you can see more of my videos. But yeah, muchísimas gracias for watching este video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.